worry, baby, don't worry, and baby, don't, please, baby, don't worry. Please, baby, don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, don't, please, baby, don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, don't, please, baby, don't worry. Don't worry, baby, don't
check,
worry.
Check. Can y'all hear me? Let's go.
Don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, please, baby, don't worry. Don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, don't, please, baby, don't worry. Don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, don't worry.
Check. Can y'all hear me in the headphones? Check. Can y'all hear me today? Let's go. We are live in full effect, chat. I know we are here. Chat, how y'all feeling today? It is now 2026. It is 2026, chat. Hope everybody's alive and well. Let me make sure that y'all can hear me in the headphones. Let me make sure that y'all can hear me. There we go. Had to make sure that y'all can hear me and things like that. We are here live in full effect in 2026. First stream of 2026, by the way. So shout out to everybody who's viewing. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Shout out to everybody who's viewing. And shout out to everybody who's tuning in. I said it. Yes. All right. Now, it is 2026. It's the beginning of the year. Somebody tell me, what's the most crowded place in the beginning of the year? Somebody tell me. It's the gym. Everybody and their auntie is in the gym right now. Everybody trying to get, listen. Everybody in the gym by February 14th. Everybody gonna be at home sitting on the couch. Let's call a spade a spade. If you really was in the gym, you should have been in the gym last year. It's wintertime. So listen, it's wintertime. The wintertime is when you get your body right anyway, you know what I'm saying? So you can show off for the summertime. How do I tell you, chat? How do I tell you? But listen though, we got some reacts. We got 2 videos queued up that we gonna react to and things like that. So we got a few reacts going on today that I was, you know what I'm saying, highly anticipated and ready to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, view with my chat. Now, let me get this situated so everybody can see, Alright. And then where we go here with it. Now, as y'all see, we got fries and grease. And this video right here says the $25 steak frites that has become a New York City obsession. Have y'all heard of steak frites or steak frites? I don't know. Hey, listen, I don't know how you pronounce it, but have y'all heard of steak frites? Have y'all heard of steak frites, chat? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. But we gonna go ahead and we gonna get into this reaction because, hey, listen, steak fries. It sounds interesting. It sounds good to me. So we go see what the obsession is and what New York City got going on. Because if I ever step foot in New York City, I'm going to the deli. I'm getting me a chopped cheese. I'm getting me a bacon, egg, cheese. And listen, if I'm balling and if I'm really balling like Jim Jones, I'm going to give me some steak fries. Let's go.
This step is one of the most crucial steps in the whole process. Come on.
Man, I'm gonna look good too.
What else you want? You take a fry, take a steak.
And it is kind of like mashed potatoes and steak potatoes. Because, you know what I'm saying, a french fry is a potato anyway. But I digress. Let's continue watching.
I've been eating this for like 2 years.
This funny almost fell to his knees.
I'm not sick of it. My name's Sam Braverman. We're here at Lori Jane, and we're gonna make you our most popular dish, steak frites with our Lori Jane au poivre sauce.
And if you see the steak right there, hey, listen, shout out to my black people around the world. Do not get the well done steak, y'all. Gotta get, hey, listen, when it comes to culture, black people have it all. We got the culture, we got the sauce. But well done steaks are not it. Have some class, have some decorum. Be demure. Oh, Oh shit.
People come here for our steak frites because it is one of the best versions of the dish that exists.
Damn, it look
on a
good.
slower day, we're gonna do about 40 or 50 steaks. On an average day, that number's gonna float between 80 and 120. To this dish, there are 4 main components. That's going to be our USDA prime steak, French fries or frites, which we make here. There's the steak butter that's cooked down from the steak trim with a bunch of lovely herbs and stuff. And then there's our take on an au poivre sauce. Step 1 of steak frites. Get some steak, cut it up. This is USDA prime chuck flap. The chuck flap is analogous to a boneless short rib, meaning there's going to be a lot of marbling, a good amount of fat, as well as like some intramuscular and sinuous fat. What we're doing here is trying to just get down to that nice, even, meaty chunk, and then portion you out some lovely 5-ounce steaks.
My bad, chat.
Little guys like this, that's gonna go towards the staff. Also, we run specials with our excess trim. All the trim that you see JC pulling off of here, that's all going to form the basis of our steak butter.
Yeah,
minimizing our waste.
That makes sense. So the fat goes into the steak butter. Nothing goes to waste here.
We're reinforcing flavors and layering the flavors. It's just how we do things at Lori Jane. So the steak butter is going to be our final basting product for the steak once it's finishing up on the flat top. Step 2, make the steak butter. We're gonna take our
Damn, it's a lot of butter.
trim, some thyme, some rosemary, and then a ton of butter. Cook with unsalted butter. You can always add salt, dog. It's harder to take it away. Steak butter, I'm not gonna say it's an original concept.
That's a good point.
It's just another way to not waste a product. We take the steak butter, we go over here.
Do y'all be seeing them like reels or like TikToks? So they'll be like a stick of butter, y'all.
Now that's gonna rock for at least an hour
Yeah,
to 2
know what I'm talking
hours. Last step for the steak butter, a little closer to the end, we're gonna add in our garlic. We don't want that garlic to burn, so that's coming right at the end and just infusing a nice garlicky burst into that. Everybody likes herb garlic butter on steak. This is that with more steak in it. Step 3, make the fries. With steak frites, there's 2 core components to that dish, steak and French fries. For our French fries, for our frites, we like to use Idaho russet potatoes. We try to get 70 count potatoes. That means there are 70 to a box. So these days, in an average day, we're doing 150 to 200 pounds of potatoes. First thing we have to do is rinse the potatoes right over here. I have a few I already did that for. And then these guys will go over here into our potato punch. We punch them at 1/4 inch thickness. That's kind of like your classic McDonald's shoestring, fat shoestring, batonette, whatever you'd like to call it. Imagine doing this like 250 times. That's what we're looking at just to get the fries to that next stage in the process. When they're coming out, that's what a French fry looks like, you know? They're good. What you guys see here is equivalent to, let's say, 5 to 8 portions of steak frite fry.
Damn.
Once they're parred off and come up to temp. So of our total yield for an average night, this is about 1.5 to 2%. And now it's time to get them soaking in our acidulated water. We want to take some kosher salt, add that into some cool water, going for about 2 tablespoons per 50 pounds of potato. Then we're also going to add in just some white vinegar, about the same amount. This step,
He's showing y'all the art of the French fry. You want the perfect French fry, which is steak, to make the perfect steak frites.
soaking the fries in water,
Steak frites.
is one of the most crucial steps in the whole process. It's going to help regulate the starch content in the potato, draw out excess starch we don't want, keep in the good starch we do want. If you skip this, you will not yield as good of a final product. If you do not blanch, rest your fries, soak them in the water, the end product is going to be floppy, it's going to be slightly brown and discolored. There's totally delicious fries made like that, like Five Guys, you know, or In-N-Out. They're punched and meat.
Hey, FG fries, top tier. They're a little messy, you know what I'm saying? But also, they burgers are top tier. I remember I went to FG, aka Five Guys, but you will not catch me saying Five Guys burgers. That I enjoy Five Guys burgers. I enjoy FG burgers. You know what I'm saying? But listen though, they burgers, I put bell peppers on them one time. Wow, chef kiss, fire.
Immediately dropped into the water, and that's why so many people complain about In-N-Out fries. They're like, they're limp, they don't have the crust. It's because they're skipping that integral step, and they're not double frying them. So now we want to top these off with more water. If we don't cover the potatoes fully with water, they will start to oxidize and brown. We don't want that. We want nice, evenly colored potatoes. We're gonna let these soak for at least an hour, and while we're doing that, we're gonna get working on the AP sauce. Step 4, make the sauce. To get that going, we have to break down a bunch of shallots. To make a batch of our au poivre, it takes roughly a gallon of shallots. I believe that works out to like, I want to say 10 pounds. If you have a cast iron at home, or if you're in a commercial kitchen working with a griddle, you take this guy and follow me over here. You can throw that on the griddle, and that's gonna help season the griddle so that whatever you're cooking next has a really good release, gets a nice sear. You don't have to be worried about sticking, rust, any of these things. The reason why we use
The more you know.
shallots as opposed to, say, white or red onion or something like that, the shallots have a more nuanced, delicate flavor. It kind of ends up being somewhere between like a sweet onion and some garlic. It kind of makes space for all the
That's what I was gonna say. They do kind of look like onions a little bit. Shallots, they do look like onions, but it's like a high grade onion. And, he kind of explaining it now.
other things that go in this sauce. Take your rondeau or wide bottom saucepan.
That motherfucker has been there a long time. Wow. Shout out to this pan. Has made a lot of steak sauce.
And then you're gonna take your shallots over here. We're gonna load them in a couple at a time to the Roboku. Pulse, 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 pulse. And then once they're getting down, then we're gonna take our shallot and we're gonna put them all into this pan. If you are at home and you cook food, get a rubber spatula. You can do so many things with it. It's freaking great. And at this point, if you have a little variation in the size of the shallots, that's okay, because at the end of the process, we're actually gonna strain all these out. You're not gonna even eat these shallots. We're just gonna infuse the sauce with all their flavor. This is a sauce with a bunch of components and processes, and that helps with layering the flavors throughout, so that when you get that finished bite, you're gonna get peppercorn at the front, then some creamy, then like a little bit of that allium vibe, like all of that rocking together to create this like luscious, happy, never broken sauce. So this is our steak butter. Pour a nice generous amount on there. And then we do also add in a smidge of extra virgin olive oil.
So that's his steak butter that he made earlier.
It's time to start cooking them. So at this point, the shallots are gonna start roasting gently in the pan. We are gonna be stirring them throughout. We're just kind of trying to like sweat them now and get them down to a nice translucent period where they'll start to release more of that aroma. And then we're gonna start adding more stuff and building the sauce on top of that. So our shallots are just about there. They've been roasting for about 30, 35 minutes.
They golden brown.
We're gonna go in with a really generous scoop of garlic that we're mincing here. And then believe this, we're gonna do it again. It's awesome. Who doesn't love garlic? We're starting to get some darker bits, so before this goes any further, we want to start adding our other liquids, which are going to help this all come together and pull any fond off the bottom of the pan that we want for our final product. It's time for the booze and the other stuff.
There we go.
This is
Now we're talking. Hey, listen. I was waiting on him to add that secret sauce. And there it go. Big bottle of Douce, if I do say so myself. God damn it, he's a legend.
Cognac. Thank you, French. You're going for very, very generous 2 to 3 ounces.
There we go.
Put the cognac in there. Let it.
I'm surprised. Hey, listen. The only reason he didn't take a sip of that Douce is because the camera's rolling. But if he was a real one, he would have took a sip of that. Hey, listen, he would have took a sip and hey, listen, won't nobody go tell him shit.
Rock for a moment, and then while that's starting to bring everything else together, we're gonna take about a quart of white wine, like
white
a nice
wine
Sauvignon
too.
Blanc, Chardonnay, that kind of classic food rule.
So think about it. You get a top tier dish. Not only are you getting steak and French fries, steak and potatoes, but you might get drunk if you eat enough of it. Hey, listen, shout out to New York City. Hey, shout out to New York City, bro. They make food the right way.
Of 10% better than your cheap wine will do here. We don't need to cook out all of the alcohol right now, but if you see now, when we scrape the bottom of the pan, all of that flavor from the shallots starting to caramelize and even stick a bit, that's going into our sauce now. In here, we have our other flavorants. This is tamari fish sauce. This is pecat manis. That's gonna be a sweet thickened soy sauce. And we also have some lemon juice and cherry vinegar. Now we have all these guys in here, and you're gonna see this color start to take on a more, darker, deep brown, just shy of black hue. And that's where we want to be at this point in the process, because remember, we're about to start adding a ton of cream, and that's going to lighten the whole thing up a lot. This is one of our final processes. We're going to take our house-made chicken stock, and we're going to dump a whole bunch of it in.
Yeah, like chicken
broth.
broth.
Let this reduce. This is about 6 liters of stock. We want to bring this down to about 4 to 5, and then we'll add our cream in. The sauce is pretty much done. We're just going to let this rock together until that cream comes to a boil. Once the cream is at a boil, we'll then cut the heat, add a little bit more of our hard herbs, and then we just strain this out and it's ready for service. Step 5, put it all together, make sure you season it. We're going to take our steaks, very generously season them. All right, then we're going to come over here, get our beef tallow. That's going to help us form that
beef
crust.
tallow.
We're going to take these guys. Don't hear.
I'm telling you, he knows something. He said the beef tallow. He mixing the Douce in with the sauce. Hey man, he got the white shirt, a few buttons loose with the gold watch. Hey, I'm on to you, kid. I'm on to you. Look like you smoke a mean cigarette. You might smoke 2 at one time. All right, let me chill. Let me stop profiling this guy, you know.
For that sound, it is not hot enough. We want to let these rock for about 3 minutes or so to form that real hard crust on there. We do cook medium rare, sometimes a little closer to rare, because it's damn good meat and we want you to have that. While those are hanging out, I'm gonna get our peppercorn blend ready, toast those off, and start working on that. What we have here are some green Sichuan peppercorns, standard black peppercorn, and then we have the red Sichuan peppercorn. So we take all our peppercorns, give them a nice gentle toast, right until they start to become fragrant. Once the peppercorns are done toasting, these will get blended up and generously added to the au poivre sauce, and that will form the true au poivre. Our steak should be just about ready to flip. And it's at this point that we're gonna start hitting them with that steak butter. So by doing this, we're gonna start to break down any of.
See, now I see why he said he don't add that much salt to the goddamn fries. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because he added a lot of goddamn salt to this steak. Now, mind you, a lot of it probably cook off and stuff like that. It probably just get lost in translation. The fact that being that it's kind of being heated up so much. But goddamn.
That excess intramuscular fat, and we're just infusing this with a lovely, beefy, buttery, herby, garlicky flavor. We're gonna pop a dome on there. We're gonna let that rock for about a minute or so. So those steaks cook for about 7 or 8 minutes. You have to rest those for at least 7 to 8 minutes. If you're at home and you have the time, rest them for like 12 minutes. It will only be better.
That's free game. Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, it's time to plate up. Check it out. We're gonna take our fries. We're gonna load that boat up.
Oh my
gosh. Have a
gosh.
nice, even bed for your steak to sit on.
Oh my gosh.
Take our steak.
Ooh.
Fan them out right there. Fan them out. Beautiful.
God damn, look at that, man. Look at that.
Tiny bit of mulligan. It's already a very salty dish. Take our sauce.
Very
so whether
salty
that's a
dish.
whisk or a ladle. Should sit.
Oh my gosh. Look at I gotta travel to New York City. I gotta go to New York City. God damn it, look at that.
All the peppercorns in the sauce. You should know that you are getting a peppercorn
Ooh.
sauce. A rain of chives. Shower them in chives.
The chives.
This is our most ordered dish. It's served with chopsticks.
Hold on. With chopsticks. I'm a nigga at heart, man. Hey, listen, chopsticks. I'm using these 2 hands right here. I'm using these 10 fingers. Hey, listen, man.
I am a Jewish kid from New York City. I love Chinese food. Also, this is the best way to eat it. All right, like watch. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna pick out our favorite piece of steak. And because we're feeling crazy, we're gonna double up. We're gonna go for 2 bites of steak.
Oh man. Yo, this looks amazing. This dish looks amazing.
Everything's okay. I've been eating this for like 2 years. I'm not sick of it. I'm bringing 1 home. I'm bringing 2 home. I'm feeding all you guys. It's good. Enjoy shit. I'm going to have lunch.
God damn it. That's how you do it. Hey, listen. I think we learned a thing or two today, chat. New York City does this shit the right way. How do I tell you, chat? How do I tell you? Shout out to the chef at hand right here. Gold watch. A few buttons loose on his goddamn oversized t-shirt. Hair a mess. But goddamn it, can he cook? Like, you feel me? He said he went on the lunch break. I know for a fact he's smoking a cig or two. Can't fool me, buddy. God damn it. But can you cook? Yeah, so shout out to you. Shout out to you. More power to you, man. More power to you. Now, we are not done, chat. We are not done, chat, because as I said, we got another reaction. We got another reaction today also that we're going to get into. God damn it. We got another reaction.
So I've got the latest.
Oh, okay. There's another reaction right here. Let's see. Let's see if I can go back. Boom. We got another reaction right here, chat, from the good people over at Unbox Therapy, one of my favorite YouTube channels. Now, in that box right there is the future. Many people think the future is VR, which is virtual reality. I think the future is AR, augmented reality. And you heard it here first. So these are the new AR glasses. You know what I'm saying? I think by 2030 they gonna have AR contacts to where you can see stuff in real time. You know what I'm saying? See neon things in real time via contacts. You might not even have to have the glasses no more. You know what I'm saying? As y'all see how the meta glasses are taking over. Like, you feel me? So let's get into this video and see what these new AR glasses have to offer.
So I've got the latest in AR tech. These are the new Rainio X3 Pro. Dual displays in your glasses, a very streamlined set of wearable, and then you've got all kinds of AI-related features, real-time translation. You can record 4K video with a camera that's actually mounted in the center, so you get that true POV experience, and they're basically in the same...
Hold on, chat. Make sure y'all can hear.
Basically in the same...
Hold on, chat. Make sure. Bet. The show must go on. Let's continue.
Format as a standard pair of glasses. Box in a box. X3 Pro, there you can see you have two separate displays. There's the camera mounted in the center. The battery is, of course, housed in the arms. So it seems like most everything is housed in this case. Couple of extras below. Oh, quite a few extras. What am I talking about? Whoa. Microfiber cloth. It looks to me like these are just extra. User manual. This is the full nose piece. It says L on it. USB-C cable with a bit of a right angle connection. Here we have demo lenses. Is this for prescription situation? So our touch control is going to be on the side here. It supports control of up, down, left, right, and swipe gestures via both left and right temples. You basically end up with an interface here that looks sort of like Android. I mean, it's basically running Android. That means that you're able to use your AI app of choice, unlike some other platforms that are integrated. This one is going to let you select, like Gemini, for example, if that's what you want to use for AI. Power on, power off, standby, and wake the screen. Yeah, so these are prescriptions. So this is for reading. These just clip on. And
you see what I'm saying? Now they got it to where they offering prescription. You know what I'm saying? Inside the AR glasses, we got something for everybody.
Then use them as your prescription glasses that happen to also be smart and have AR capabilities. We're getting stuff that looks a lot more like the traditional category, which is glasses. It's getting closer and closer to being a form factor replacement where you're really not going to draw a tremendous amount of attention, even though your glasses have way more tech than a traditional set of glasses. So I can already see the location of the two displays there. This is a differentiator for Rainio. Obviously, there's other AR glasses that put a display on one lens instead. This is actually going to give it to you on both. Now, the other key characteristic or differentiator here is the location of the front-facing camera. So often you're seeing this thing.
I wouldn't say that's the best location, but what do I know? Because I haven't even seen the actual, like I haven't used the Ray-Bans once to where like the camera's on the side. But this one is directly like right there in the middle.
Mounted off to the side, and when it's central like this, it doesn't have that kind of slightly off-center look to it. Oh, the button on the top here, this is gonna be your shortcut key. Power button here, you can see the speaker grills. Obviously, you're gonna hear audio through here. So this one...
Speakers? Didn't know that was a thing.
...is a small. This is important for some people. A large and a small nose piece. It's a good thing that...
Hold on, go back.
Shortcut key, power button here, you can see the speaker grills. Obviously, you're gonna hear audio through here. So this one is a small...
That right there, that is a differentiator for me with glasses. Kind of like the little nose piece thing. Bro, I broke so many glasses just because trying to get this right. Because if you get that little thing right there right, it basically helps the glasses not fall the fuck off your face. Well, I'm speaking for my face. Like, that little thing right there, those things matter. And I've broken a lot of glasses by fucking around with these things, trying to make it fit my big nose. Hey, listen. All right.
Oh, this is important for some people.
Yeah, I don't care. All right, my bad.
A large and a small nose piece. It's a good thing that they've made that interchangeable. Yeah, I think that's the right size for me. So they look almost like regular glasses.
Almost.
Obviously, there's tech inside. There's reflection on the lenses to be aware of. And they seem to have a slight dimming effect to my eyes. I presume that's to increase or improve the contrast in the displays. But they're nowhere near as egregious as previous generations of AR any kind of tech in your glasses would.
From a distance, they look like regular glasses. From a distance, but when you close up, you can't help but see that camera right there. And maybe in the future, that changes to where we don't really mind the fact that there's a camera kind of looking at us and things like that. And like, but from a distance, they look normal. From a distance, they look like regular reading glasses. which is kind of cool.
Would always kind of stand out and scream at the public. These are similar in weight to the Meta glasses. The Meta glasses that have the displays in there. They may be a little bit heavier, but ultimately it's light enough to wear for extended periods. And then of course everything stores inside of this case, which isn't all that different than a typical glasses case, which is nice. I should also mention when it comes to the USB, the reason you have that angle to the cable is so that you can actually use them when they're plugged in. If you do happen to be charging them up or using them for an even longer period of time, like I don't know, on a flight or something like that, you can plug them in. So I'm just setting these things up right now. There's a tutorial to start. What I can say I noticed right away is the fact that we've got two displays here. It allows your eyes to team, and I don't know, it's kind of comfortable. Like my image is dead center. The first portion of this tutorial is talking about how you navigate. You've got this section on the right temple, so single tap for enter, double tap to exit. You can long press the right temple to open quick control. I can see my Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, things like that. Interaction on the left temple
look at that,
for media
man.
playback volume. Nice. Responsive. Double tap to play music. And then swipe down for next track and up for previous track. Pause, double tap, long press for voice assistant. Action button up top for toggling recording with your camera. I can scroll between my different apps.
So this is what I was saying, y'all. This is why I feel like AR is the future, because look at this. So think about directions. Like let's say like you're walking through New York City and you need directions. You know, so instead of looking at your phone, you got your AR glasses, and it's literally showing you via sidewalk, no matter who's walking beside you, in front of you, behind you, no matter the traffic, it's showing you the directions. It's showing you the time. It's showing you the temperature. It's showing, it's just, I think AR is the future. And these glasses do nothing but kind of solidify that case.
So we've got camera, album, AI recording, to-do list,
That's
settings,
crazy.
media that we can watch back, real-time translation, maps, notification.
It's a phone in your eyes. You don't even have to hold the phone no more. You got it right there in your face.
And more. Okay, so we are now in real-time translation, and it has 3 core functions: voice, scan, or live.
That's crazy too.
So I can also scan signage when I'm traveling to translate that language that I'm seeing in a sign or on a menu. They have 14 languages.
That's crazy. That's fire. This is the future, chat.
And it has 3 core functions: voice, scan, or live. So I can also scan signage when I'm traveling to translate that language that I'm seeing in a sign or on a menu. They have 14 languages. Okay, go ahead, Will. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. No, I'm starving. Although, I mean, those snacks were kind of good. Eat more. It works. That's what you said, right?
It works.
So why don't we open the camera app?
This is interesting. So this is the video recording feature, and as I mentioned previously, it's got a center mounted camera. I have this like crosshair essentially that I'm putting Will in. The image itself is kind of off to the right, so I can just focus on the real world while I'm recording. Like I'm targeting right there, and the superimposed image of the recording is over here to my right. It's a cool POV setup. Well, this is interesting. So this is the video recording feature,
This is
and as I mentioned,
good quality. You're seeing the top of my hat. So if I was actually doing this for real, I would turn my hat backwards, or maybe I'll do another
you have
clip.
to get just the right angle in order to spot the displays. POV, drink of coffee.
It's using a Sony IMX681 plus OV spatial camera. It can do 4K photo capture,
Check out my app.
and it could be cool for recording in environments where you just can't have big camera gear and you need to be hands-free.
That's crazy. So he's recording, but he still have the depth of field to where like he can sip on coffee. He could ride a skateboard. You know what I'm saying? He could ride a bike. Like, that's crazy. I'm trying to tell you, this is the future. This is the future.
It's pretty cool. So in order to engage the AI, you simply have to say, "Hey, Ray Neo,
Hi, need something?
I'm curious about the properties of wool. Why is it that everybody's talking about merino wool?"
Merino wool is known for being soft, breathable, and warm. And the blend. It's a natural fiber that keeps you comfortable.
People would be going on trips and they'd be like, "Oh, I only got to bring one merino wool t-shirt." What do you think about that?
Merino wool has natural odor-resistant properties, so it can be worn for multiple days without needing washing, making it a good choice for travel.
So you agree with these people?
Merino wool is considered very convenient for activities like hiking or traveling. It's also lighter and more flexible than some other wools.
Okay, can you help me with this math problems? What is 2 times 2 divided by 4 times 64 plus 128?
Let's see. Following the order of operations,
Just thinking.
2 times 2 is 4, then 4 divided by 4 is 1, then 1 times 64 is 64. And 64 plus 128 is
Yeah, we're cooked, chat.
192. So the answer is 192.
You know what? Having AI on your face, on your glasses, pretty quick too. Pretty quick. Pretty quick, not bad. So this is actually utilizing Gemini. If you're familiar with that, you know it can answer complex questions, it can help manage your schedule, summarize meetings, recognize objects. There is a teleprompter feature, which could be cool. Let me try the teleprompter. It transmits prepared scripts and text to the glasses and projects them in the vision
Come on,
for
chat.
adapted positions, allowing speakers like
Come on, chat. Come on. You telling me this is not the future? Peep. It's a teleprompter, you know, that everybody else can't see. So listen, all the award shows that use the teleprompters, there's no fucking it up now. You may stumble because some of y'all can't read, but it's right there in your face. It's not across the venue anymore. Crazy. AR's the future.
me to view the content anytime while maintaining eye contact and natural body language. It's also got real-time speech analysis, so this utilizes online speech recognition to instantly analyze user speech content, seamlessly synchronizing with the text as it's scrolling.
Oh, so you can't fuck it up now.
To ensure a high consistency between delivery and script. Whoa, that's powerful, because you know a teleprompter typically moves at some sort of predetermined rate. Here, as I'm speaking the word in the script, it's highlighting that word and moving at the pace that I'm delivering it. Do you understand what I mean? I can see where I've been and where I'm going. Even just the experience of reading from this teleprompter is so much more comfortable than any separate device, because it's like right there, and it's
right
because of
there.
The speech recognition component, it's just like moving along comfortably. I think that's how most people would use it. Just shoot videos and then ask questions.
Crazy.
This is a graph that shows LeBron.
Shout out to LBJ. I did not expect that to be happening. I did not expect that to pop up. But listen though, chat. AR is the future. AR is the future. That video was hella informative, because these things are only going to get better. Same thing with AI. They're only going to get better. So if anything, it's like the distraction is now right there in your eyeballs. All the data that hey, listen, I ain't gonna say too much. Like, you know, I ain't gonna get into I'm not gonna get into conspiracy theory land, but man, that is very unique, very, very, very unique. And if you think people are not gonna use, you know what I'm saying, augmented reality, because it's gonna be so profound that you have to use it. It's just gonna be one of those technologies, the same way the phones are, like that. You have to use it. You have to be on the cutting edge. You have to use it in your day-to-day life. Like, you know what I'm saying? But chat, W stream today. W stream today, chat. I don't know what was going on with my music for a little minute. W stream. Happy to be back. First stream of 2025. I said 2025. First stream of 2026, chat. I appreciate y'all. Hope